Hello, I'm Liam, and this is Robin. On this day in history, a big win in the War of 1812.
Yes, it was a very rare conflict between this nation and its southerly neighbors.
In a moment, a special interview with one of our beloved teachers. And now, on to announcements. The medical practitioner will have the wellness clinic open on this coming Wednesday, January 27th, from 10:45 to 12:15. She is able to diagnose regular medical conditions, write or refill prescriptions, supply condoms and morning after pills, make referrals to specialists, and provide mental health support. Please see Robin in the counseling area if you would like to make an appointment. Debaters, please see Mr. Hudeman in the office today in the beginning of lunch for a very short meeting. Hey grads, did you know you have an informative electronic grad bulletin? Don't miss out on information about upcoming bursaries or scholarships you could apply for. Go to your Grad 2016 page and you'll find directions of how to sign up. If you're not in electronic world, you can also drop by and check out a paper bulletin board in the counseling office for awards and deadlines. International students and friends, it's time to say goodbye to some of the international students who are returning home to their countries. There will be a little gathering and a farewell cake in room 211 today at 11:45. It is an illustrious teacher's last day after decades of teaching. Miss Jones sat down with Mr. D to have a chat.
Hello.
Hey, Ms. Jones.
So, what are we talking about?
Well, the fact that today is my last day of teaching. Next week's exams, but this is the last day of classes before I retire.
Retirement.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my goodness. So, maybe let's start from the beginning. So, where did you grow up?
Surrey. No, it doesn't sound good anymore. Then it was like lovely. I know you youth aren't going to get the joke, but I always say, I thought Leave It to Beaver was a documentary.
Oh.
And, but yeah, it was lovely. The Dixon boys, Godan Dixons, grew up next to the same park I grew up in.
What's the
next
name
to
of the park?
Robson Park.
Robson Park.
Yeah, in Surrey. And yeah, I grew up in a machine shop. My dad was a machinist, and
Oh.
my mom had the restaurant, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it was lovely. You know, there were farms and suburbs. It was a great place. It wasn't what it is today.
No, not the big city.
No,
No.
that's for sure.
Where did you go to university?
Oh boy. So after high school, I went to UBC for 2 years. And I was a theater geek. So I did 2 years of theater at UBC. And then, sorry theater geeks, but what crushed me was auditions.
Oh, yes.
Audition for a role, give it your everything and not get it.
And
It was
not get it. It
painful.
was crushing. Yes.
Yeah. And then punk rock came along and you just jump on the stage and do whatever you want and who cares, right? So that was good. So 2 years at UBC, I found it cold and lonely. Sorry if you're planning on going to UBC in Vancouver. It's lovely. Natobi Gardens, the beach. Don't go to
I think
Wreck
it's
Beach.
changed quite a bit too. I think there's more there.
Yeah. It was big. So then I went to SFU
Mm-hmm.
and I got 3 degrees from the SFU.
What are your 3 degrees? Oh my goodness, I didn't even know.
I got my Bachelor of History.
Yep.
And then for 2 years, I just hung out unemployed, wondering, what do you do with a Bachelor in History?
Mm-hmm.
And then I went back and did my teacher training at
Mhm.
SFU. And then I substituted for 8 years. And
8 years.
8 years of
In that
substitute.
area?
Yeah, in
Oh,
Vancouver.
wow.
Yeah. After the 6th year of substituting, I went back to university.
Mm-hmm.
And I did my French immersion teacher retraining program
Oh yes.
to become a French immersion teacher. And then that gave me my second degree. I got a Bachelor of Education in French
Mhm.
and French.
Oh, okay.
So that was the second degree. And when I finished that, well, the third degree is a Master of Education from Simon
From
Fraser.
Simon.
And I got to do it in Nelson. That was nice. They'd fly
Oh,
professors up.
nice.
So that was very
They
cool.
don't do that anymore.
No, they haven't done it for years, since that cohort in 2002. But yeah, so then I taught in Vancouver, and I was planning. I had to do a semester of study in France, and the day before I was leaving, my wife came home with a clipping from a newspaper saying, "Wanted, French and Western civilization teacher in Salmo."
In Salmo. Of all
Where
places.
is Salmo was the first question.
Yes.
So I got out an atlas. Oh, it's near Nelson. We've been to Nelson. That's where you got salmonella, you know. So
What a great memory.
Exactly, a lovely memory. So, we knew Nelson was nice, and so I phoned. I got the job over the phone. I didn't even have to come up for an interview.
Those days are gone.
Yeah, thank you, Dave Hogg. You might know Dave Hogg if you're in the pipe band, Kootenai Kilty.
He was my principal in high school.
Get out! Oh yeah, there you go, small world. So he brought me up, and I did 2 years in Salmo, and then I came to LV in 1991. 91. Some of you weren't even born yet, children. And so then I worked here from 91 to 2000. Then they moved me to Trafalgar from 2000 to 2008. I went kicking and screaming, but it turned out to be a really good experience.
Yes.
I taught my children. I got my master's degree, and I proposed a new timetable which changed the school, and it was great. That made me
Nice.
feel like a change agent. You know about change agents, right, Robin? So then
That was a good movie.
that was a great movie. So then I was back at LV in 2008 until now.
My
My
goodness.
last 8 years here. Yeah.
So what are you gonna do when you're done? Since you've had this long, prosperous career,
I've got plan A, B, C, D, E, F.
grad transitions is important.
Absolutely.
This is retirement transitions.
Well, I'm not allowed to be a substitute TOC, politically correct teacher on call, or TTOC, more politically correct, trained teacher on call. I'm not allowed to do that for a month. I have to collect my pension for a month. But then after that, you might see me substituting for French immersion.
Oh, good.
That's plan A. I've also got my level 1 snowboard instructor.
Wow.
So I might teach snowboarding.
No broken bones or anything.
Oh, no. And then my main plan is to snowboard
Yeah.
all of March, all of February, all of March.
Spring skiing.
Yeah, you can
Spring snowboarding.
You
Awesome.
betcha. Yeah. So that's my main plan. My wife, her name's Caroline, by the way, tells me I have to have dinner ready every night.
Oh, you have a new job.
Oh, exactly. So I'll have dinner ready every night. And what else? I'm a good cook, of course. Cooking. Always get a job cooking. What else?
It's an excellent skill.
I've got so many other
You have
plans.
a lot of plans.
Oh, yeah. Renovation. My house built in 1925.
Oh, my goodness.
So there's always something to do.
Yes, I would imagine.
God, I think we're at A, B, C, and D there. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's lots of things going to happen. You're
Absolutely.
not going to be bored.
No.
And we will probably still get to see your face.
Exactly.
Because I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to miss you.
Oh, thank you. I'll harass.
You'll harass them. All right. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations on your long career and wonderful retirement ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, 35 years as a teacher.
I know that this staff is going to miss you, and I
Oh,
know
thank
that there's a lot of students in this building who are very grateful for your advocacy and how you treat students. So thank you very much, and enjoy your retirement.
Yeah. And you guys are the best people on the planet. I couldn't think of better human beings to work with than the staff and students of LV.
Yeah.
Especially the students. I'm sorry, staff. But the students, you guys are marvelous. You don't know it, but you really are special and different.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a great place to be.
It is. Thank you for
Happy
having
trails.
me. That's a good song. Happy trails. Okay.
All right.
Wow, that was a video. I'll miss you, Mr. D. You helped my brothers through school, and you'd always have a fine conversation with me in the hallways. Eli says he'll miss you as well. On to the announcements. Second chance at the Schulich Award. Grade 12 students interested in the Schulich Award, please submit a letter of interest detailing why you qualify for the award to Mr. Machado by Monday, January 25th. See the Schulich website for criteria. Existing students who've already submitted their application do not need to reapply. Miss Houston, I hear you're going to help with some exam anxiety.
Yes, I am. As some of you know, I've been running mindfulness sessions at lunch. Exam week is fast approaching, and I know this can be a stressful experience for some students. So next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will be opening up my classroom, room 205, and running mindful meditation sessions from 12 to 12:30. So this is open to any student. It doesn't matter if you've been coming to the sessions or not. Also, during the rest of the day, the room will be open to relax and unwind. The lights will be dim, there'll be nice candles, there'll be some tea. So come in with your friends for a cup of tea. Ensure that you enter your exams with a clear and calm mind. Thanks.
What room is that?
Room 205. 202. 202. Yes, sorry. I'm a teacher. I should know my own classroom.
Thank you for coming on. Students are reminded to return any overdue library books this week. All textbooks should be dropped off in the library prior to the end of exam week to ensure you'll be able to take out next semester's textbooks. Mountain Lake Seniors community has volunteer opportunities available. Assist with activities such as exercises, games, and crafts, or visit, walk, and read with the residents. If you're looking for an enjoyable and interesting volunteer experience, contact Randine, the volunteer coordinator, at 250-352-2600, extension 115, or drop by Mountain Lakes at 908 11th Street to pick up an application.
And on this day in 1812, General Henry Proctor's 1300th British and First Nations captured almost 500 U.S. troops.
Go Canada.
Good luck on exams. We'll see you back on the first week of September.